Hello.
Hey,
Can people hear us? Hello
Hey,
to
everyone.
the chat.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Good
Hello, chaps.
evening.
Hello.
I'm gonna just wait until I hear myself awkwardly, and then
Oh, that's always the best.
there we go. There I
It's
am.
like,
Yeah,
yes, the echo.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
some echo.
Everyone loves hearing their own voice echoed back at them while they're talking.
Yeah.
Hey.
30
Hey,
seconds
they can
later.
hear us. So, welcome once again to Hekate's Dungeon. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons, and try to escape this horrible reality in which we are living.
I don't know if that was
okay. It'll be okay.
maybe.
When last we left our brave and intrepid heroes, they were in Waterdeep, and so I need the nice token. I'm gonna just stick you in the temple. So nice. Oh wait, Nice was waiting on the boat.
Yep.
Okay, so Nice, you've just wandered down from the boat. Sort of, you've left Clover sleeping. So you're walking along down the street, and is a strange. It's an oddly quiet night. I mean, you'd expect it to be quiet, but you know it's weirdly quiet. And looking around at the rooftops and things, you swear you can see like dead ninjas everywhere. Like, what the hell happened here? And then you see in the distance Vivian, Renato, and Quinn, who are scrubbing off. Like, they seem to be taking off costumes. Like, they've dressed as like skeletons and things. You're not entirely sure what went on here.
I can see some
Vembra, you just
confectionery
woke
goods.
Oh yeah. They also there are some discarded little bits of confectionery on the ground, and
I snatched them up.
yeah. Vembry and Elia, you were having a nap in the temple, and you just woke up to find that your friends have all gone outside.
Ah, finally.
Some peace and quiet.
Yes.
So you guys may want to fill your friends in on what has occurred.
Oh, maybe.
It's a local tradition.
Yeah,
It's
apparently.
Monster Night.
Yeah, local tradition.
You just missed it.
Yeah, we went to house and got candy and whatnot.
I don't know if it was really candy per se. I think we got like sweet rolls, and one of the houses gave us like this meat soup.
Yeah, didn't we also have to get like a cup of sugar? Like straight up sugar?
Oh,
Yeah, we
yeah.
got a cup of sugar.
Yeah. And then you poured it into whiskey.
Yeah, we made the
Good job,
succubus
there.
I
ask
leave
for
you
that
guys alone for 5 minutes, and you go and eat whatever crap is thrown at you.
Hey, did
God.
you know Monster Night was a real thing?
I didn't eat that. I didn't eat the food.
I'm
I
so
did make
glad
some
I
was
spiced
for
whiskey
this.
um, yeah. Okay, so you guys. Oops, sorry, I just pinged to the map by accident there. You guys are still waiting on Elminster. He's been a long time, considering he said he was only going to be an hour. He's been more than that at this point, and you guys are getting pretty tired and pretty cold. Vembry's had a bit of a nap, and Elia, but you had some rough fighting before and some weird encounters, and you kind of want to sleep at this point. So you're waiting around for a while, and then a young half-orc comes wandering down the street. And he sort of wanders over, and he looks at you, and then he notices Vivian. He goes, "Oh, officer, you're out late. I haven't seen you in ages."
Yeah, I took extended leave in Neverwinter.
Oh,
What's
Neverwinter.
yeah.
Yeah, you know this guy. You've seen him around. He's a sort of a mercenary. He's called Jack.
Alright.
And the nameplate.
I just
he's
realized, does Nice know anything about Ilya being disguised?
Yeah.
I was actually going to remark, like at the start of the session, Ilya's character has gone, but then I realised. But no, Nice just keeps
Oh, yeah.
side-eyeing this blue-skirted person, just like, who the heck?
Okay, sweetie. Shaz just got back from a trip out. Sorry.
Hi, Chaz.
Hi, Saz.
She just gave me a bag of sugar. a literal bag of sugar.
Very appropriate.
That's amazing. I love
can't
it.
I can't eat Milky Bar. Hey! Thank you, I can eat that.
Ooh.
Yay, chocolate for me.
Yeah. It's actually just bag of sugar I gave her. She said,
No, she gave me some plain chocolate as well.
bag
Okay,
of sugar.
and a bag of... Why is it staying in here with me?
Well, share some with the rest of us.
I'll give you some sugar. I think I'll save that for Shaz.
This week on Nice's Spices, Kate gets a bag of sugar and cooks a whole fucking banquet.
That struck me funny. I'm sorry.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my god.
If it's presented by Sue Perkins, I'm in.
Put it in whiskey, says Adox. Okay, I can finally see chat. Okay.
Okay, it can be presented by you. Shaz is not amused that I would have it presented by Sue Perkins and not her.
I appreciate
Spices,
the.
spices. Okay, so anyway, this young half-orc is a mercenary who works in Waterdeep. He's usually working as a bouncer, primarily for the famous Yawning Portal Inn. So he's come wandering over. He knows you, Vivian. Ilya. Now, this will be up to you. Do you know Jack?
I've probably seen him around and know his face, but don't necessarily know much about him.
Yeah,
let's
that's
face it,
nice.
Ilya, you don't know Jack. Sorry, I had to.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good.
So that's the way this session is going.
Oh. I love it.
Yeah, you've seen Jack around. The Yawning Portal isn't the kind of inn that you, as somebody who's normally been at court, would necessarily be known to go to, because it's primarily an inn that's very, very popular with adventurers, to the point that some adventurers think of it as being like a kind of not a place where real adventurers hang out. It's almost like become like a tourist type adventurer place to go. Because it was built about 100 years ago or so over a pit that leads down into Undermountain, the famous dungeon that lies beneath Waterdeep. And so most of the people who hang out at the Yawning Portal traditionally have been adventurers. So you may have been there once or twice. I mean, you are trained as a bard, you may have gone to get some good stories and things. But it's not the kind of classy establishment where nobles and courtiers normally hang out.
I'm a lady of taste. At
You
least
are. Yeah. So Jack comes wandering up and he goes, anyway, do you know where I can find a group of adventurers called, I think it was he looks at a piece of paper, Ear People?
Looks at smudged writing on hand. Mere people?
Mere people.
I'm not sure if I'm reading that right, because that seems like a really weird name for a group of adventurers.
Look, it's Neverwinter's ear. That's us. What do you need, Jack?
Well, I was sent by sent by Elminster, if you'd believe it. He said that he needs you to be put up in the yawning portal for the night because he's been held up on business.
Yawning
Oh, and
portal.
he said that Mr. Storm's Eye, was it? Got home all right.
All right.
Oh, wonderful.
All right.
Good to know.
Well, it might surprise you, but that makes sense to me. So, thanks for the message.
All right. Well, I'm heading back over to the yawning portal now. If you want to come with me.
All right.
Before
Although
we
you
go,
lot
just very
look pretty
quickly,
heavily armed.
Fenrir just goes back to the priest of Saloon and says, "You'll be happy to know that Storm's Eye made it back home safe, thanks to your expert ministrations. Because we all know that Saloon is the goddess of periods."
The priest sort of grimaces and tries his best to just quietly thank you without pulling a face.
I've been holding on to that joke for 3 weeks.
Shaz is repeating the previous stream by piling laundry on top of me again.
Oh,
Excellent.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're just a laundry rack, apparently.
Apparently, I make a really good laundry rack. Call back to the Extra Life stream last weekend.
Oh, no.
You're a lady of many talents.
Yeah, holding laundry being one of them. Anyway, so Jack is ready to lead you, and Shaz is falling asleep on me.
Oh, could you say that he's
aw,
hitting the
oh,
road, Jack, and
cuddle.
don't you come back no more?
Okay, yeah, Jack's hitting the road now.
You've really been holding on to these, haven't you?
I only just came up with it.
Anyone else coming with? Yawning Portal's a pretty good inn.
I'll trust you with that one.
Sure.
Of course, I prefer the Merry Travelers Tavern, but their beds aren't quite as comfortable.
Sorry, hang on, let me just copy. No! Stop it!
Well, I'm really not sure what is quality in this city, so I'll trust your judgment.
Shaz, I'm in the middle of a stream.
Chaz, no.
Stop.
I can't believe. Hey everybody, it's good to be back.
Where did you put your phone? I don't know where you put your phone. Okay, okay, that is the door, and this is the moving the thing over. Kaboosh!
Heck yeah. Okay, where is everyone?
Okay,
Awesome.
you found it, well done.
Bottom left.
Okay, this is going to be really weird to listen back to on YouTube after.
It'll be like, did I remember to do the laundry?
I have no idea how much of drunk Shaz's rambling is going to come through on the
Not
video,
very many.
or can be heard on the stream.
There's not a lot that's audible. I hear some mumbling. That's about it.
Yeah.
And some.
I heard that.
Yeah, you brushed them.
Yes.
You didn't brush your teeth.
Shush.
You should brush your teeth.
Is this fucking
Welcome to
Monogatari
Nice and
now?
Spices After Dark.
Are we about to have? Are we about to have the toothbrush scene from the animes again?
Oh god. Welcome back to
Okay,
Nice and
so-
Spices. Today's spice is fluoride.
Okay, so anyway, you guys are outside the famous Yawning Portal Inn. It's a large, handsome-looking building with, it's sturdily built. Like, it looks like it could practically withstand a small siege, provided no large siege equipment was brought, with, thick stonework. Not too ostentatious, but it looks grand in its own way. And you can see that the sign is an image of a sort of a deep, ominous-looking pit with lots of spooky, glowing eyes in it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And so Jack wanders in, stomps the mud off his boots before he goes, and wanders into the inn. He beckons behind him for you guys to follow.
Side note, he's got like that suspender armor kind of thing going on. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he's got some leather straps covering the nips, and I kind of wonder if that's really comfortable.
I thought I
got a
was the
chain.
only one paying extreme attention to that.
Well, good to know that we're both on the same page with wearing that.
We've been looking for aesthetic.
And that just leaves me to imagine Nice and Renato like both literally checking this out and wondering if that chafes.
This will be useful information later.
Yeah, I guess it will be. Do we need to bring ointment?
So
Just
due to
we pass him a jar of chafing cream.
Got to be careful, they'll start calling us the nipple people.
you closed the door behind you after it was like partially kind of held open. It's due to the late hour. The inn is currently empty of people. It's quite quiet. An older half-elf lady stands behind the bar. It looks like she's clearing things up, getting ready to go to bed. She's like cleaning glasses, putting them away, closing off the barrels. She looks up and she goes, "Oh, evening, Jack. Did you find them?" And he says, "Yeah, I did. Believe it or not, they're actually kind of called the Ear People. I thought it was a joke or something wrong, but they're called Neverwinter's Ear." She goes, "Oh, adventurers. They come up with some really funny names for their parties, don't they?"
Yeah, blame this one.
Renato just
And we-
settles up and gives Vembre
It
a hearty
was
pat on
not
the
a
back.
unanimous decision.
Yeah.
She looks over at all of you and she goes, well then, you're here rather late, but welcome to the Yawning Portal Inn. I can serve you some drinks if you'd like, and some food."
What have we just been up to? Just basically fighting, napping, and
I could really go for some food.
I could go for
Yeah.
a drink.
Well,
Okay.
So-
Step aside, step aside, step
Hang on.
aside.
I'll take a
One
second
drink, please.
to just
She looks nice and sort of as if to say, "Are you talking to me?" Like, do you mean me?
I'm sorry, let me rephrase. Please step aside.
Whoa there, Missy. Where are you going?
Nice.
The kitchen, of course.
Nice, it
I-
might be best to leave this one.
I think
Nice.
normally I do the cooking here.
Yes, well, I've been hearing some woeful tales of the meals these people have been having in my absence. God, you leave them alone for 5 minutes.
She looks at you and she goes, "Look, I can't just let any old person into my kitchen."
Listen, I put both of my rather heavy hands down on both of her shoulders. She sinks into the floor a bit.
Okay, hold on.
Listen, from one exasperated caretaker to another, they need a good meal.
She looks at you. I'm gonna. Is you rolling an intimidation check?
I am trying unsuccessfully to drag Nice away. It really doesn't work.
yeah, Nice doesn't even notice.
I might as well try something
She
myself.
looks at you and sighs and goes, "All right, come on then."
Really sorry about this.
Kitchen. We more do drinks and rest here, and of course the way down into the Underdark. But this inn's been in my family for 3 generations now, and
Yes, out of the way.
all right.
Meanwhile, is there a dartboard in here?
Yes, it being an adventurer's tavern and inn, there are all of the usual things that you would expect to find in any good place where adventurers hang out. there's dartboard, there's dragon chess
Yes!
sets,
Quinn,
like all of these
I
things,
challenge
like
you.
decks of
What?
cards.
Excuse me?
That's you, me now.
Are you sure you want to do that, Vembry?
10 gold on the table.
I'll take your 10 gold and I'll raise you 20.
20 gold it is.
10 gold on Quinn.
20 gold on Quinn.
I suppose I'll have to balance it out. 10 on Vembry.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we got a man playing dangerously tonight.
No, someone has to be sporting and offer a different bet.
Not
So
really.
I guess
from a
somebody has to expect Vembry's gonna
statistical-
cheat.
From a pure statistics perspective, I think the chances of them winning are actually identical,
I would
or actually slightly
suggest-
weighted towards Benbury.
perhaps letting Quinn have proficiency added to this and me not. Like roll a straight d20, add dex, and he gets to add proficiency and I don't.
Oh man, dart throwing proficiency. Dang.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why would he though? I mean, you're a
Just
fighter,
'cause-
so you're trained in because it would make it more interesting.
Yeah, just that, and because he has
Alright.
experience and I don't so much.
Beat the odds.
Go easy on him.
Alright.
Tie his hand behind his back.
All right. We'll make
Okay.
up your roll for that, Alex, in your weapons page, and you two
Okay.
can go at it. While you're making that up, nice. In the kitchen, you find that it is there's a modestly stocked kitchen, but with good quality basic ingredients. There's flour in here. There are fresh eggs. There's
Excellent. Exactly what I need.
sugar. There's some meat, like meat, fish, like mostly smoked or salted to keep it fresh. Like so, there's like bacon, kippers, and there are some like vegetables as well. You know, there are onions, leeks, carrots, potatoes, all that kind of thing.
Marvelous.
Actually, as a sort of gracious aside for letting Nice into the kitchen, Renato will just donate the salted fish that he brought with him to the innkeep.
Oh yeah.
Fresh off the boats, it's my proudest catch. I suppose it's the best I can offer for you. Sort of blood price for letting our chef into the kitchen.
The
It's a
half-elven
good
lady
thing.
smiles graciously and accepts the gift, and she goes, "Oh, this will go most finely for tomorrow. I'll just
It's a good thing
put this
Nice
in our
can't-
stalls."
It's a good thing Nice can't hear this because she's still quite salty about the fishing.
This is
Salty. You know, it is saltfish, so. Oh, goodness.
all right. So the lady sort of looks at you all and goes, "What brings you all to Waterdeep then? I think I've seen you over there before. Aren't you a member of the City Watch?"
Yeah, I took a bit of a leave to go adventuring. Business has brought us back, and yeah, so it's good to be back.
Ah, very good. They say everyone returns to Waterdeep eventually.
Huh. Yeah.
I
they
sure
do
hope
say.
so.
Well, it's a welcome change from Neverwinter, to be sure, although I do admit that I miss some of the ruggedness of that city, but this is far more set to my own sensibilities.
Well, I think a nobleman like you should fit in very well here.
I'll hope so. Though I suppose I'll have to present myself to the court at any point soon.
Won't that be fun?
Yes. Yes, the court. Try to avoid it if I can. Much prefer the company of the young adventurers who swing by here. Although a lot of them go down the hole and never come out. But I suppose that's this business.
Well, we try to remember them in tales, at least.
That we do. Now, could I get you some drinks? We have, what do we got? We've got fire wine, we've got ale, we've got mead, fresh in from Cormier.
Ooh, perfect.
You've got dwarven whiskies, all sorts of things, anything you want. Elven wines. We serve a wide clientele of adventurers here, so we have to keep in a big variety to keep them interested.
Well,
A glass of wine sounds like heaven.
2 elven wine.
I'll take a Cormyrian mead. And actually, you know what? Since we're still making bets on the dart game, I'll put a round of drinks onto mine since I didn't put a higher amount of gold. 10 gold and a round of drinks on saying Vembry gets it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're doing this, Quinn?
Alright, we're doing it.
Okay, my dice roll is going to have -3 because I couldn't set it up to not have proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, before you guys get into your game, I'm assuming that my attempt was successful.
Your attempt to do what?
make a
Whipping
cake.
up the most delicious 3-tier cake ever.
Trademarked.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't checking that. Oh,
Oh, no.
With an 8.
It's been a long
It's a very messy
I mean,
cake.
It is a 3-tier cake, but it is. You would not describe it as the most delicious 3-tier
Oh,
cake
no.
ever.
Is it like the one from Sleeping Beauty where it's just constantly tipping over?
Yeah, the you keep having to kind of write it again to stop. Like the tears keep kind of fading slowly
Okay.
over.
I'll come
and,
wobbling out of the
this-
kitchen with that.
The proprietors quickly moves out of the way.
I thought, we'd like some proper confectionery to go along with this little party we have now that we've finally made it to wherever the heck we are. Because I haven't been paying attention whatsoever.
It looks lopsided, but delicious. I'm sure.
The innkeeper
Someone.
comes over and she goes, "Oh, you should be careful about having cakes out on Monster Night. You know what happens, don't you? Some monsters will come by and nick it."
You live
What the
above
heck
a
is this
Dustin,
crazy
lady.
woman on about?
You're a bit late, Mom.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, they already came. Unless you want to reprise of Trumpet Skull.
Oh, they've already been. Oh, okay, never mind. It's fine then.
I don't know what just happened, but dig in.
Well, first off, we have to see who wins the darts match.
Yeah,
then
we've
we
got
can
some
dig
business
in.
to take care of here.
So the
Indeed.
innkeeper goes into the kitchen to see if it needs clearing up at all. You've left it a bit messy. There's like flowers still all over the table. So
Okay.
she starts like clearing up that.
I mean, mess isn't important. It's all about taste and multiple tiers.
Well,
So, Quinn, you first.
Right.
let's
Are you
see
sure?
it.
I was going to let you.
Let's
As a
see
show
some
of good
money.
faith, of course.
Okay, in that case, I'll go first. So, Vembry very dramatically takes aim at the dartboard, sights down his finger, and throws the darts.
Oh, snap!
Good luck. But that's -3
That's a
on that.
bullseye.
Ooh.
So 22, I guess.
Yep, 22.
All right.
Good luck, Quinn.
Well, Quinn just looks at Vembry and he gives a nod, turns to the dartboard, narrows his eyes, and tries to focus. Then he throws the dart.
Ah,
Ooh.
Well, it doesn't miss the dartboard, but it hits just a random lower scoring part of it.
Oof. Well,
Are we doing this just one dice off for the sake of speed, or are we going to do all 3?
2 out of 3.
right. Well,
Kate's choice, Kate's choice. Does that roll
Whatever you guys
signify
want
the
to do.
entire game? Okay,
Uh,
let's very quickly do the remaining 2 darts then.
Yes.
let's see
So
what
again,
happens. Let's see some
every-
money.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
Points to the
seems best.
dartboard, takes aim.
Oh, jeez.
Yep,
11.
okay,
Okay.
good luck.
Okay, So that hits the board in a better position than Quinn's did, to the surprise of everyone.
Alright. Well, Quinn acts a bit surprised, but doesn't let it show, and takes out his second dart, ready to shoot.
Ooh, this is a bullseye, and it's right